Right here? Cool.
Yes.
Hi, my name is James Rath, and today I'm going to be doing an autocomplete interview. In other words, I'm answering the most searched questions about blind people. Oh, didn't see this coming. Let's do this. First questions. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I didn't think this through. Did anyone else? Because I can't read. Can't quite read this.
How do blind people read?
It's ironic. Either auditory means or tactile with braille, which this obviously is not in.
How do blind people tell time?
Watch face. 4:21 p.m. and 35 seconds.
Perfect. So that exactly is how blind people can tell time. I mean, there's multiple different ways. Auditory clocks, they exist, and even smart watches. Next question here.
How do blind people see?
They don't. No, the serious answer to this is that, yeah, blindness is a spectrum, and here in the United States, blindness is considered at the acuity of 2200. And again, blindness can be a number of things. It could be blackout spots in people's vision, tunnel vision. It could be color blind. Many things make up for me. I have two ocular conditions. One is ocular albinism. The other is nystagmus. So I see with overexposed colors, overexposed light, and things are always constantly moving in vertigo, and they're just blurry in general. So that's my blindness right there. I have videos actually that kind of emulate how I see in particular, and other people see in different ways. Next question. 2 for 1. All right.
How do blind people know when to stop wiping?
Okay, you want the... I know people want the honest truth to this. I guess when you feel it, you've got to feel when it starts to hurt.
How do blind people drive?
With a couple casualties. Yeah.
How do blind people use the internet?
I have a whole video on how blind people use computers, and again, it kind of plays in a role with how we tell time with a smartwatch. It's screen readers. Things, as long as websites are accessible and are coded correctly, designed correctly, universal design, it's a cool thing.
Next one, there you go.
Thank you. Get to this next question.
When do blind babies walk?
I mean, when did I don't know. I mean, it's probably the same for a sighted baby. I think the thing that you might be thrown off with is, do babies watch? Maybe. I think babies just sort of have this internal thing of wanting to get up. Like they're not seeing everyone around them walking around, and they're jealous of that. Maybe they are. I don't know. But I think they just have this desire to want to move every muscle that they possibly can in their bodies, and eventually they'll figure it out.
When do blind babies smile?
When you say a funny joke.
When do you go blind?
For me, it was fresh out of the womb. But for others, blindness isn't an exclusive thing. It can really happen at any point in time. Everyone's eyes are different and unique. It could be from a freak accident. One of the eye conditions I have, though I got it through birth, most people get it through head injuries. Be careful in the football field.
Do blind people need sunlight?
So, again, one of my other ocular conditions is albinism, albino. I need less of that, so... But yeah, everyone needs some sunlight, right? Cool. Next one. Thank you.
Do blind people dream?
Yeah, I did a whole video about how blind people dream. Apparently, people don't have ambitions, goals, if you're blind. No, but I assume dreaming as in sleeping. But yeah, entire video on that. I can't necessarily see my dream, though I can see very little colors and stuff. Most of my dreams are auditory, and very vague colors and images.
Do blind people blink?
Next question.
How does blindness occur?
Once again, it can be a number of things for me, birth, but it could be gosh, it could be anything.
How do blind people see?
Again, for me, it's vertigo and overexposure of light. I can see some color. I can see plenty of light, too much light, more than my eyes physically hurt when too much light is coming in. So you're welcome for doing this, because we got some pretty strong lights that are gonna cause me a migraine tonight. It's something I love to do. So yeah, blind people see in all different ways. Some people maybe almost nothing with some light perception. Sometimes people have silhouette perception, shadows, stuff like that. Next. Ooh. All right. Is this the last one?
Yep.
Cool.
Is blindness genetic?
Yes. Maybe. It's complicated. Next one. I think we're getting a 2 for 1.
Is blindness a disease?
Yeah, don't get close. If a blind person is like, "Oh, I need you to come closer," don't. It's a trap. It's a trap. Be careful out there, sighted folks. Look out for yourself, because that's all you can do.
Is blindness curable?
I think there are some conditions out there. Again, there are a multitude. That's the right word. There's a multitude of ocular disorders out there that. Yeah, some may be able to be cured, some may be treated a long time. For me, my particular conditions are not at this time. Mine is that I have an underdeveloped retina, so unless you maybe did an eye transplant, which even then I don't think that's really a thing yet that is relatively available. And either way, my eyes are cool. They're always doing their thing, or they're always dancing, so I let them practice their routine. I just can't see what the hell's going on.
Is blindness a disability?
Yeah, it's technically considered a disability. So, cash in those benefits, or go in the workforce, either or a little bit of both. And is that the last one? Yeah, that's the last one. Let's, what is that?
Is blindness recessive or dominant?
Personally, I'm dominant.
Oh my god.
Look, I'm not a doctor. I'm just someone with experience. So that's the answer you'll get from that.
Just a side note, I did want to let you guys know that I actually was featured in a Wired article, and that's all about internet accessibility and how blind YouTubers are making the platform more accessible and being educators, I guess, in a sense, but having fun with it. Be sure to check out that article. Link will be in the description.
Thank you so much for tuning in and listening. If you want to learn more about blindness and how that affects my everyday life, check out videos on screen, and I hope you could see differently today. I'll hear you next time.